Trading breakout is a common strategy a lot of traders use to make money in the market, myself included. But what really makes a good breakout strategy lies in your ability to avoid false breakouts. What's happening, guys? My name is Emmanuel from LiveFree, and today I'm going to be going over some of the ways that you can avoid false breakouts. Let's waste no time. Let's get right into it. So before we go over how you can avoid a false breakout, one of the things I want to touch upon is what is a breakout, and what does that look like in the market, right? A breakout is when price breaks through a defined level of support or resistance and continues moving in the direction of the breakout, right? Whereas a false breakout is when price, breaks through a defined level of support and resistance momentarily and trades right back into your defined zone without continuing in the direction. So this will look like, let's say we're taking a look at pound yen 30-minute time frame. Buyers are currently in control. The market is trending higher and higher. You have a solid bullish market structure. And let's say the market trades up to a minor or major level of resistance, hits this level, fails, breaks through, trades right back down, hits this level again, breaks through a little bit, trades right back down, and hits this level and trades right back down. So you as a trader will map this level out, right? Especially you as a breakout trader will map this level out as an area of interest. And as price continues to do that, you start to anticipate a breakout. And a false breakout tends to manipulate traders to believe that it's going to be happening. So let's say, price dips down into the support level, making a lot of traders believe that price is going to be trading lower, and it just starts to trade back up again after, you've gotten in the trade. And they'll do that, with the buy side as well in terms of the resistance level, and continues in the opposite direction, or generally just stays in the range. And this is where a lot of traders start to lose money or get frustrated, because you're anticipating something and you're not seeing it. And when a breakout actually happens, right, you may have lost a lot of money here, that you're not even participating in the breakout. You're completely giving up in the setup. So taking a look at this example on a 30-minute time frame, right? The first key that we want to get into is patience. As a trader, patience is one of the keys to successful trading. You cannot get behind it. You cannot get over it. You have to master it and you have to use it. Otherwise, you will become a reactive trader. You know something, right? But you just didn't have the nerve to wait for it. And patience is one of those things, right? As a breakout trader, you have to start to wait for the candlestick close, being patient enough to wait for the candlestick close. Taking a look at this example here, we can see that on the 30-minute time frame, price broke out of this level multiple times before giving the actual breakout. Like, I've marked out about 5 times that price broke out of this level, and we can even say 6, right, where price is constantly, taking money from buyers and sellers and not doing anything and still at this range. So it's very critical that if you are going to utilize a breakout strategy or any successful breakout strategy, has to implement patience, and patience in the form of you waiting for a candlestick close, waiting for price to show you that, hey, it is ready to move in this direction. And sometimes I will say that sometimes you may see a candlestick close, right? But price still trades back into this level. So as I continue to give more of the things that, will give you a better clarity, right, I want to touch up on that, because you might be thinking, oh yeah, I've seen breakout examples where price, candlestick closed and it still didn't move sideways. Yes, I understand that. But the main critical aspect is you having the patience enough to wait for a candlestick close at the very least. So that's one of the first steps. If you can do that, okay, all the other tips to come will be very, very applicable. The next tip that you can start to apply in order for you to avoid false breakout is using multiple time frame. We're taking a look at the 30-minute time frame, pound yen right now, right? You're taking a look at this you are not going to be stuck on one time frame as a trader. You need perspective. Trading is like, painting a picture on a canvas. You're going to need to know the ins and out of what's happening. You're going to need to know, the lighting, the shade, like as you're drawing the background, you need to know what is happening, behind the scenes, right? So you can put all of it together. I don't know if that's a good example. It could be a very terrible analogy to use. But my point is, you need perspective, and using multiple time frame will give you different perspective. So if you're on the 30-minute time frame and you're seeing a breakout, maybe you're seeing something like this, you're not too sure if it is for real or not, go over to the 15-minute time frame. And we are currently on the 15-minute time frame right now, because what you want to see is, did you get a candlestick close on the 15-minute time frame? Is this for real? And as you can see, even though we didn't get a candlestick close on the 30-minute time frame, we can see even the 15-minute time frame as well, we never got a close. You can say this is where the market is tricking a lot of traders to participate or to become very reactive because they don't have the patience for it. So using multiple time frame will allow you to see if you actually got a close. Like maybe on the 15-minute time frame, if this candlestick closed, right, you can start to, okay, I'm going to watch because this is now a high probability breakout, right? You're going to start to maybe get your orders ready. But if you know that the 15-minute time frame didn't even get a close, you can scale back down to the 5-minute time frame to give yourself another perspective. And taking a look at the 5-minute time frame, we've scaled down to the 5-minute time frame, and we can see that, okay, you know what, price is still, it gave us a little bit of a close, but we are still within the overall general range, because if you take a look at this, we can see that price really isn't breaking above this level yet, right? This is still the highest point, and price hasn't broken or closed above that level. So you can see that on the lower time frame, you can still get the big picture. So using multiple time frame will allow you to get a concrete view of what is happening on that higher time frame, and to let you know if the breakout is actually happening. The third tip when it comes to avoiding false breakout, the third tip that I like to use is wait for a retest. When you're taking a look at a breakout, in a breakout situation, you have three traders participating. You have traders who are going to be buying and selling at this level in the breakout. So if a trader is anticipating price to move to the upside and they're confident about, what they are doing, yeah, you can buy or you can sell here if you think price is going to be going up. And you have traders who are going to be selling at the breakout. So as price is breaking out of that level, they're selling, and as price is, breaking above that level, they are buying, right? And what I say is wait for a candlestick close to be concrete. But since we are on the subject of high probability, how you can avoid a false breakout, right? The third trader is the one that isn't afraid to miss the move, but waits for the retest. So this means that you as a trader, you are not going to be participating in the range while price is in the range, because you don't want to guess, right? Because when the market is, still in this range, anything can happen. And when the price is breaking out of the level, right, the support level or the resistance level, anything can still happen. It is a 50-50 probability. Price hasn't given you a concrete story of what it wants to do yet. So the third trader, in my opinion, is the smartest trader. The smart trader waits for price to break out, right? And now we've seen a concrete story that, what was happening right here is a reflection of what happened here. A lot of the orders that came in after price hit this resistance level, right, is now distributed to the downside, which tells you as a trader that, hey, it is more favorable to be a seller, and you see the momentum. So you wait for the retest. Not all the time you're going to get it, right? You're not going to get it 90% of the time, but at least 70% of the time, right, you will see price pull back into this level. You want price to pull back into this level so you can become a seller. That is the goal. That is what you are looking for. And let's take a look as the market starts to pull into this level. We can see that, okay, you know what you do is you essentially just wait for price to trade back into this level. Boom. You can either place your stop loss above, or you can place your stop loss at the level that you define to be, worth it, depending on, what your stop loss is. And once the market has tested this level, then you as a trader, you can put your order in and you can start to sell. We can see the price tested this level well, and now we are starting to move to the downside, and price continued to melt, right? Dropping approximately 165 pips. The reason why waiting for a retest is important, we've seen situations where you could sell right here and price moves, in the opposite direction. So just waiting for a candlestick close alone is not always the only solution, because multiple times the market will give you a candlestick close and you will still end up losing the trade. So what I found to be extremely useful is to wait for a retest. Wait for price to completely break out, and then you wait for the retest. If it breaks out from the downside, you let price now use the past concept of past support, right, which becomes future resistance, and you use that to follow through. So this is one of the ways that you as a trader avoid a false breakout. You can start to use this today. Essentially just change your trading overall. You got to be patient, right? So going over the first step, you got to be patient, right? You have to wait for candlestick close, because as you see here, all of these examples are situations where traders lost money multiple times because traders were trying to guess what price is doing. And as a trader, believe me when I say this, 7 years of trading, one of the things that I have learned is you don't want to be guessing. You don't want to be predicting. That's not your job as a trader. I spent a lot of years in my trading career trying to be the guy who is the greatest analyst, trying to predict where price is going. But, that's not really important. That's not your job. Your job is to let price tell you what it's going to do, and you just follow that. That is the simplest way to trade. And believe me when I say it works, because you now are able to read the story of price action, what price is telling you to do. And the market, believe me when I say, is always telling you what to do. So that's the video, guys. Hopefully you found this insightful. Hopefully this is something that you can start to apply in your overall trading process today. And more importantly, take this to the chart, right? Don't just take my word for it. Start to see if this is something you can back test in your overall trading. If this is something you can study, if you are trading a different currency pair, if you're trading, a different, market, maybe you're in the commodities market, maybe you're, in the futures market. These are all things that can very much apply, not just in the forex market, right? So, but the thing that you have to do is when you learn, go study it. Go study it, right? Hopefully this video was insightful. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below in terms of what you gained from this, or even if you have any questions whatsoever. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're out there living free. Peace.